Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, we'll be doing some memory into Russia 6. We got board C. And this matchup is all going to come down to how lucky I am with my major drafting. And I'm very curious to see how lucky I will be this game. Let's see that starting explorer. We got Sands. All right, that's a good one. That's good because we'll be able to defend our C6, and it's the perfect land C2 for us to take that blight to scale. And let's take a look at how I want to open up. Okay, so we want to be able to defend 3 on my C6, which means we need 2 card plays next turn. We'll likely want to play something like Share Secrets plus Study. Maybe we just grab 2 majors. We go major turn 1, major turn 2. We try to build a plan off that. Yeah, let's do turn 1 major. And we go presence from top row. And this is what I'm talking about. Instruments, sea monsters, and pyro. Oh, also insatiable, so I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Um, it does suck that both my beasts are in my wetlands and jungle, because that means pyro, which is a very good tool used to basically eliminate these lands, causes a blight. That does suck. We'll put this presence. Let's put it here in C5. I'm also looking at instruments, as this is a very easy threshold on us. Easy as in memory, so we can pretty much threshold anything. Pyro is more on element, giving us that earth, air. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, instruments is a pretty tough card to threshold. So I'm between pyro and instruments. It's probably instruments, because we could threshold it. So I'm hoping that this card is not jungle, and then this is jungle. Pyro is very, very strong though. It's an auto solve, and it's a complete solve answer. I'm gonna choose to use my special rule. I'm gonna discard Elemental Teachings, and we're gonna play Boon of Ancient Memes turn 1. We're gonna prepare an elemental marker. Actually, we'll wait on that. How do I want to do this? I wonder if Insatiable is also an option here. I can threshold it on 2 plays with Study. Maybe it is Insatiable. It'll cause me to go Blighted, but I think I might be able to tempo win with this card. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Insatiable, because I can play Insatiable plus Study in 2 air, or not 2 air, 2 animal, and I can threshold it. So we're gonna use our red innate, getting an animal. Oops, I think I got to do it from here. There we go. Event, that's a good one to pass up. Sands build, explore East Mountain. And maybe I'm just a little sad because if I would have picked up Pyro, this would have been a very good turn to Pyro. We're gonna use Boon of Ancient Memes. Let's get that power card. Ooh, there's Nature's. We got another. Yeah, these are actually very bad cards for Pyro or Instruments, so I'm feeling a little bit better. I think so. We want to tempo win. That's how we're going to win this game. So what I mean by tempo win is we want to immediately hit Terra 2 and then win right as that happens. The Explorers have lined up very nicely for us. Since that's the case, playing cards that generate fear is going to be more favorable. So maybe Land of Haunts and Embers. Nature's Connection is the best card here. I'm taking the Blight here on C2. We'll then take a Cascade. And then we'll also take a Blight here on C7. Yeah, that's not too happy with that. Maybe we just play Insatiable there once just to fully clear this land. Okay, I think the answer is Nature's here. Time passes, and we're going to go from bottom track here, and we're going to gain 2 energy. And we're going to be playing Study and Share Secrets. This presence will throw over here in the jungle. Actually, we'll throw it in the jungle. And we're playing both of these cards. And what am I missing here? I'm missing an earth. So we'll spend one of my earth elements. Boom, there we go. We have Study the Invader Sphere, 2 fear, flip the top fear card. Scapegoats. Well, that's a really good one. Plan around that. We have Share Secrets. I can gather the Han. And we got our Defend 3 with our left innate. And maybe I should have, this might have been a mistake. Maybe I'm supposed to actually play uh, Elemental Teachings instead of Share Secrets here. Yeah, I wonder actually instead of doing that, actually this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to use the use an air element for Share Secrets. I create a sacred site, and then we use Share Secrets, gathering the 2 Dahan into my sands, and that allows me to clear it here. And since I have the air, I destroy 2 or fewer. So I can basically tempo kill this C2, and then next turn, probably defend my C3 and take the blight here on C7. Oh, and we have that right innate. We'll use the right innate to create a, we'll do another earth. See what the event is. Urban Development doesn't do anything. Fierce Mean, that does. So we get 2 more fear. We get Lingering Plagues. We get to add a disease. We're going to throw this disease over here to the wetlands to stop a future build. Scapegoats, 2 more fear. Pushes Explorer. We'll kill it, pushes it, kill it, and we'll push it back. Sands Ravage. Kill the town. Kill the city. Push this Explorer. We're going to push the Explorer over here to C4, adding the Blight. And how many fear? We're 4, 8. We're 10 fear away. I think we win the game next turn. Pretty sure we win. So mountain build, build, and build. We're very close. What's the Explorer? Explorer's jungle. Time passes. When I say win the game, I think if I do Insatiable plus Nature's gives me 2 animal. I get the third animal from my marker. Then I can use my moon marker to get an air. And that thresholds this. And I don't have the defense, so there's actually still 1 town living. So maybe I don't do that. Wait, I should have a animal here though. So I guess I instead have to reclaim. If I reclaim, I can grab study. That would allow me to get an animal. I'm still 1 element off because I just don't have the earth. Basically, what I'm trying to do is clear this land as well as clear this land to win the game. But I think I am just a few fear cards away. No matter what, I think I still have to reclaim here. This presence goes into C5. I play Insatiable. I play Study the Invader Sphere. We use 1 elemental marker here. We then use my moon here to generate another elemental marker. So we have 2 animals, and that will allow me to threshold my Insatiable this turn. And then I actually, if I spent this earth and I gained another earth, if I would have been able to almost have range for my to clear my C2. But we do not. But we do have a threshold Insatiable, so we're in a really good spot. Study the Invader's Fear, 2 fear, flip the top fear card. That's a really good hit. That actually wins us the game. So yeah, that will win us the game. Insatiable Hunger. Let's add a Blight to C7. I then add 2 beasts. Gather 2 beasts. gather, gather, get 4 fear. I get to do 2 damage per beast. So that's 8 damage, killing everything. Dead, dead. And this guy gets pushed. We'll push it over here to C4. Destroy a beast. Then we're going to repeat it. Add a blight. Going blighted. All things weaken. That's okay. That will take an effect next turn. We get to add 2 beasts. Gather 2 beasts. 4 more fear. And 8 damage. Killing all of this. Pushing this guy. We'll push it over here to my C5. Killing a beast. And that is this card. We've used this. And the reason why I said I won the game is when we flipped up communities, that means this building will have -1 damage, which means they're only doing 3 damage, which means one of my Dahan lives, killing the last town, letting me win the game. So let's see what we get. We are what are we? We are stage 2, so it says after the Ravage step, so we are blighting, so that's okay. Beast damage, and we get to add a Dahan. So either way, we are adding a Dahan over here to C3. See what that cards are. Seek safety, doesn't do anything. Push 3 from an inland land. I guess we do that. Less health. And then this would actually win us the game too, Dahan Raid. So 1 fear, killing this, pushing this explorer, and that wins us the game. That's GG. So like I said earlier, right at the beginning of the game, I said it just depends on how lucky I am with my major draft. And also kind of seeing the path to victory. So we are playing a solo game, so recognizing that if I can play towards this tempo win of going to tier 2, I can just hyper rush the fear deck and win the game. A victory like this won't occur if I'm playing with 6 other people, right? Because there are 5 other boards, and not every board will have this configuration or these drafts that can do this. In a multiplayer setting, I'm still in a very good spot here. Well, actually, we would have not even been into tier level 2 at all. We'd probably still be somewhere in tier level 1. So a play like that I'm making here would just not work out, and then I would rush a 6. Like I'd rush a 6 here, or I would then build a bunch. I would double escalate, and my whole board would be a mess, but it's not. If you like this video, like, subscribe for more content. I actually really enjoyed this game with Memory. I'm going to try to play more of these tempo-based games with Memory and see how it plays out.